In the quiet mountain town of Redwood Valley, where pine trees stood like ancient guardians and sunsets painted the sky in fiery orange, lived a woman named Sarah Mitchell, a name people would one day speak with pride, respect, and gratitude. But before she became a symbol of courage, she was simply a mechanic working long hours, fixing engines, rebuilding old trucks, and living a life that seemed ordinary on the outside, but was filled with silent strength on the inside. Sarah had grown up around metal, oil, and the roar of engines. Her father, a retired military engineer, taught her everything about machines. Her mother, a school teacher, taught her everything about responsibility, compassion, and standing up when everyone else stepped back. This mixture of toughness and heart shaped Sarah from childhood. Redwood Valley was small, but its beauty was vast. Thick forests surrounded it. The people were friendly. The community was tight-knit. And for years, nothing extraordinary happened there. That all changed one summer, the summer when the flames arrived. Wildfires were common in the West, but what hit Redwood Valley that year was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. A lightning storm, harsh winds, dry air, and a sudden surge of heat created a perfect disaster. Within minutes, flames began racing down the mountainside like a living beast hungry for destruction. People ran. Sirens wailed. The town went into panic. But when others ran from danger, Sarah Mitchell ran toward it. The first sign of courage. That afternoon, Sarah was working under an old Ford truck when she smelled smoke. Not the faint kind that came from a distant campfire. This was thick, sharp, and dangerous. She rolled out from under the truck and saw a cloud of black smoke rising beyond the hills. Moments later, the emergency alert buzzed on her phone. Mandatory evacuation for all residents. Wildfire spreading rapidly. Sarah didn't panic. She acted. She grabbed her tools, jumped into her rebuilt 1983 pickup, and sped toward her parents' home to get them to safety. The fire was already swallowing the sky. Ash fluttered like dark snowflakes. Animals ran across the road searching for shelter. When she reached her parents' house, she found her mother coughing from the smoke and her father trying to pack too many things. "Dad, drop everything," Sarah said firmly. "We have to go, now." They left with only what mattered: documents, a few photos, and each other. But as Sarah was driving them toward the safe zone, she noticed something no one else did. A school bus, trapped on a narrow road, blocked by fallen trees, the fire closing in rapidly. Children were screaming inside. The decision that changed everything. Most people would have called emergency services and waited. Most people would have been afraid to approach flames taller than buildings. Most people would have saved themselves first. But Sarah Mitchell was not most people. She told her parents to continue driving towards safety. Then she turned the truck around and sped toward the bus. When she reached it, the situation was worse than she expected. The bus driver had injured his leg trying to move the fallen tree. The fire was creeping closer, the heat becoming unbearable, and the children inside were crying in terror. "Ma'am, you have to leave," the bus driver shouted. "This fire is moving too fast." Sarah shook her head. "Nobody is dying today, not on my watch." She grabbed her heavy-duty chains, hooked them to the fallen tree, and attached the other end to her truck. The flames were close enough that sparks landed on her clothes, but she kept going. She revved the engine. The tree moved, slowly at first, then finally rolled off the road. Sarah rushed to the bus door. "Everybody out! Stay low! Cover your mouths!" she ordered. She guided every child into her truck, and the driver as well, squeezing all of them in. The firestorm roared behind them. The heat was so intense that Sarah could feel it on her back even inside the truck. She accelerated down the winding road as flames chased the vehicle. After 7 terrifying minutes, they reached a clearing where firefighters were coordinating evacuations. The firefighters stared at her in disbelief. "You brought that many people through the fire?" one of them asked, stunned. Sarah simply nodded. "What's next? Where do you need help?" Becoming the heart of the rescue. Sarah didn't rest. She didn't stop. She didn't think of herself even for a second. She volunteered to join the firefighters and rescue teams. For 3 days and nights, she carried injured people, knocked down doors, moved debris, rescued pets, delivered supplies, and drove through smoke-filled pie.